Hey Cancers, welcome to your reading for Scorpio season. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Okay, so we have let go, listen to your intuition and stay positive about your romantic life here, guys. Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you a romance. Letting go. Let it go. Don't know why that is coming into my head. Yeah, big happy changes coming in for you Cancerians. Cancers and Scorpio season. I mean, you guys matched with that watery energy, that deep loving connection and deep diving that Scorpio does. It will really suit you guys this month, okay? Cancers and Scorpio, probably one of the most compatible signs here. So if you are truly vibing right now with somebody, maybe another water sign, I feel like it's going to be good. Just let go and dive into these deep waters that are coming your way. If you're single, be prepared for these big happy changes, because we see this optimism and positive energy. It brings you romance, guys. You know, so go out and enjoy dates. Put yourself out there. Not all of them will be successful, but you never know who you might meet here. You could be with your next true love very soon. Two of Wands. So I see you in this crossover. I am recording this beginning of Scorpio season, end of Libra season. So it's like this, if we choose to hold on to things from the past, it's not serving us. So this is why we're making a decision to truly let ourselves go, I feel. Let ourselves fall, let ourselves experience. It's okay to be single, okay? Love unconditionally, without reason. People hate without reason, right? So I always say love without reason. You know, you're so good at giving love and experiencing love. Love yourself unconditionally. Doesn't matter what you feel you failed at, if you're not good enough or what. Just love yourself unconditionally. And know right now it's okay to be single. Listen to your intuition. You're going to get such a boost in Scorpio season. You know, you're learning about this self-love and this deep diving that Scorpio forces us to do. I feel like it may even teach you to be a little bit selfish, but in a selfless way. Because it's about learning to love yourself and learning to trust yourself, making positive movements, positive decisions for the best and enjoying the moments. Life isn't about like having, you know, lots of moments. It's about the moments that take your breath away, right? And being in those moments, those experiences. So that's where I feel this letting go is coming in. I don't feel it's of a person or things like that. I feel it's more like let yourself go. Allow yourself to be free and love and maybe dangerous like an Aries. This fiery energy that's coming in Mars will really make its presence known in Scorpio season. And we have the full moon in Aries. So this Two of Wands, it's really like this fiery energy. And I guess that's why I started to sing Let It Go, because if you've seen the movie, she just evolves spectacularly, right? When she stops trying to control the situation and control herself and her own magic, you know, and that's what I feel like you do. You control your own magic to make everybody else comfortable and warm and feel loved. And I feel like let it go and blossom and fly and, you know, things like that. Okay, guys? Six of Wands, yeah. This will attract so many people to you. And I feel like this is people recognizing once you do put yourself first, that how much you was doing for them, right? Because a lot of the times people don't even recognize how much you do for them because they get so comfortable that you're almost overlooked that you're doing it, so you don't get the recognition. So now it's time for your recognition and reward. This is spiritual and material prosperity. A lot of people watching you, maybe even becoming famous at this time. You might be a singer, singing Let It Go. Princess of Pentacles here. So this is either something new, starting very slowly, or learning new things here. So it's learning about the new you, embracing it and growing, loving the changes here. Some of you could actually be going back and learning something new. Communication starting with somebody here, which it stopped. So yeah, for you guys, really be free to express yourself and embrace this watery energy. It's going to be so good for you, empowering, you know. 9 of Wands here. Don't scare people. That's what Scorpio's job is, to scare people, right? But closing yourself away from things here is not the answer. Okay, so if somebody's blocked you, I would expect them to reach out and text you. They are a little bit wary of the fact that, you know, they blocked you and now they're unblocking you to message you. I feel like it's almost... they felt like they needed to regain strength or regain this courage and, you know, this time out. It really made them feel stronger. I don't know if it made them stronger, it made them feel stronger, but you're definitely going to be feeling these effects in your 9th house. So this will be giving you something more to think about and expand your perception. So, you know, it might be that they come forward and give you their version of events, because I always say there's, you know, everybody has a version, even if they're in the same room. So they give you their version of events. It might help you to see things from their point of view. Whoever this may be, romantic, friendship, colleagues at work or something here. It just helps you to learn their understandings, right, of this. So it's a good thing because it teaches you something here. You get to see from the other side of the fence, right? So I feel like then finding your way becomes much easier, and expressing yourself, receiving affection and giving it. I feel like giving it is very easy for you, but you learn to receive affection a lot easier during this month and during this time. 4 of Cups, you're not even seeing it coming. You're not even seeing this offer and this romance coming here. And like I said, it might be because you've had some relationships that failed, or a few failed dates and things like that, but I would just watch out. There's these big happy changes. You don't know when you're going to meet this person and when they're coming in. I feel like they could already even be watching you here, especially if it's somebody coming back from the past. They may change your mind on something here, give you a greater understanding, which is great for your you know, spiritual involvement here. And that's what we're here for, to learn, to grow, to love, right? Okay, 8 of Swords we have now. This is somebody is actually thinking about you. So I do feel like somebody comes forward to tell you their events. Like I said, you know, we have their events, our events, and the truth. So I feel like this, how we look at things, it gives you this grace, compassion, so you're able to forgive, maybe even move on from this, close down this cycle, or it begin again, right? That's going to be all dependent on the individual. This is a general reading. I leave information for my personal readings and other services in the description box, guys, never in the comments. This person has, I feel like somebody trapped themselves in fear here behind this fence of protection by blocking you. Now they don't know how to take down this fence and put, you know, make this offer. So this offer is still up in the air. It's still in their mind at the moment. So they either haven't offered you it yet, or if they have offered you it, you may have rejected it. You may be letting them go, which is great if that's what you want, right? We definitely want to be, like I say, learning that it's okay to be single, and it's learning to love unconditionally, and loving somebody unconditionally. We can still love them even though we're not in a relationship with them. We can love them and say goodbye to them, right? And move forward. 8 of Wands now. You see how we transcend this energy into from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands. We remove blockages with the Eight of Wands and get this accelerated movement forward when we're not just stuck in our head and trapping ourselves with overthinking, right? So this is somebody as well coming towards you that is going to get this accelerated movement forward, send some messages now, make this offer. It's like getting out of their own head, out of their own way. Like I said, you still might reject this. That it's in your hands, this question. Two of Wands up here. But we see big, happy changes. So if this is what you want, this is what changes. This offer finally comes in. The blockages are finally removed. And you could be together with this person. If that's what you want. Optimism, happiness, loving unconditionally, and knowing it's okay to be by yourself if you want to be. You are enough on your own. I just told Sagittarius, you are complete. So this is abundance coming your way, abundance of offers, and somebody's very flirty energy. Queen of Wands now, we see that this person will be taking action towards you here with this Queen of Wands energy. Very sexy person coming towards you, very attractive here. I'm not going to say that. But this is like somebody who sort of like lures you in with attraction, and you can't help but, you know, be tempted by them. Like I said, if you don't want to go back to somebody like this, you are learning a new version of yourself. So why not dive in? Like I said in the beginning, allow yourself those dates, those options, things you never did before. You know, if you've been in romances, like from very early ages, long-term relationships, maybe even experiencing short-term relationships is on the cards for you, just to get a lot of experience behind you and able to let it go and let your spirit live free. The veil at this time during Scorpio season between here and the other side is very thin. So you might even be getting messages from the other side. You might pick up, you know, this ability to speak to the other side, or you might talk to somebody who speaks to the other side and gets you some messages that way. Like I said, this could be you doing this. This is boosting your intuition, or some sort of magic here happening with the Queen of Wands energy. Ooh, Seven of Swords. So if somebody tries to, don't be doing any spells on people, okay? Don't do it if you are like, you know what, I'm going to put a curse on that person. No, don't do it. Send that energy to the light and let it pass on out of this world. So the Seven of Swords, this can be feelings of insecurity that held somebody back from messaging you, and then they've got caught up in their own head and things like that. The seventh house is the house of public enemies. So if you've divorced somebody or something like that, we can have messages coming from this person also. I think that if they speak to you in a negative way, it's due to their own insecurities. They're trying to make you feel down, to make themselves up. Don't let it affect you, okay, guys? Know your worth, know your power, and stand in it. Like, you just standing there and deflecting will really shake them to the core here. Because I feel like it's going to be a much easier season than we've faced so far. That airy energy that we passed, wow, it was crazy. So you might have had a few hiccups with technology and at work and arguments and things like that. Now all those things will be smoothed out. The watery energy will really suit you guys. So it's a great time to bond with people younger and people who want to have fun and things like that for you. Yeah, so embrace it. It's not all supposed to be, you know, all negative. Five of Swords here, yeah. So I feel like if this is somebody you've divorced, they come back and try to lure you into an argument. It's a lose-lose situation to get into it. You know, let them walk away thinking they won. By the time they get home or whatever, they'll realize, huh? They didn't react. They didn't get mad. they didn't, you know, feed my ego. And then they'll realize that they actually lost. They didn't win anything, because when we are trying to argue with people for gain rather than to fix it or find a solution to a problem, it's a lose-lose situation. So, you know, if you divorce somebody who cheated on you, you may find that that person comes back and tries to drag your energy down. Don't fall for it. We still are in the shadow effect of Mercury. That's the 5 of Swords, and Mercury is the planet of communication. So they are still coming in to test the waters here. But yeah, I feel like for you guys in general, a few things might not go your way, but it's going to be way better than what we've been experiencing this year so far. And I feel like you may have a surprise lover coming in with these big happy changes, maybe to your finances. Let go. 5 of Swords again often happens when we are you know, using multiple decks, because it's the same message, but it's the 5 of Swords again. Conflict and defeat, it's called in that deck. So getting into any sort of conflict, you know, will just deplete your energy when you're being asked to stay optimistic. Victory and success, there you go. 6 of Wands again. Like I said, cards will repeat, right? It's because we're using multiple decks, but this is you overcoming these spiritual battles and these personal battles. 8 of it's the Strength card, 8 there, the power in this deck. You're being asked, you know, you don't always have to be the strength for everybody else. Then you don't always have to tame that inner beast. If somebody is coming along to, you know, start an argument or some sort of conflict or lie to you here, you can just say, hey, I know you're lying and I'm not interested in getting into this conversation. Oops. A little bit too much truth for them. That's what I see you doing in Scorpio season. Not biting the bullet, maybe telling people a little bit more harshly than they're used to you responding, because Cancers are very loving and giving and nurturing. And like I say, it often goes, you know, undetected, because you're doing without asking for recognition. So when you turn around and be like, nah, I ain't buying your BS that you're selling, might shock a few people, because we're seeing a different side of you, but still a very beautiful side of you with the Shadow card there. Transformation, of course, finishing with the Death card on your Scorpio season reading. Beautiful transformation. It feels more like an awakening, this giving birth and a new you coming out of the shadow side, and, you know, coming out with strength. This could have indicated delays in you finding your strength. Maybe you wanted to wait for your children to grow up before you started being a baddie or something like that. But we see those delays being over and you really transforming into something kind of wonderful here. You're putting an end to anybody trying to lie to you, trying to BS you. Everybody's attracted to you right now. So go on those dates, let them fail, you know, feel like, you know, that didn't work out, and realize it's okay and let it go and let it pass. And then embrace another date, right? Because you don't know what's about to give birth here. And as always, guys, I will leave information regarding my personal readings and my other services in the description box, never in the comments. Until next time, take care.